Alright, so in this video I'll be showing you how to copy, or I guess duplicate, saves in Pit People. You can see here these three saves are exactly the same, time's the same, date's the same, percent's the same. So if you want to be able to copy a save file, this video will show you how to do that. So I'm just going to delete these two just so I can show you how to do it. I'm going to copy this one right here, the second file, into, let's do the sixth file. So I'm going to create a new file down here. So first step, create a new file where you want the copied file to go to. So I'm going to copy this one and move it down here. And everything I'm doing here is on the PC version or the Steam version. So if you're doing it somewhere else, I don't know if it'll work, but you can try it. So yeah, I'm going to copy number 2 down to number 6. So first off, create a new game in that slot. So we're going to do number 6 and we'll create a new one. This is still in early access, so who knows if this will work. I'm going to skip the intro. Who knows if this will work when the full game comes out. Alright, so we created a new game. I'm going to get a bunch of stuff just because I played other Behemoth games. And then I'm going to quit the game completely. Alright, so now that the game is closed, I'm going to open up a folder browser or whatever the heck you want to call it. And I'm going to go to my Steam install directory, which is, you can keep track of it up here. This is, I have Steam installed in the default spot. If you know where your Steam install is, then just follow along from there. So once you get to your Steam folder, we're going to go down to this folder right here called user data. And then here is a number that is tied to your account. You might have more numbers here depending on how many people have signed into their account on your computer. If there's more than one, then you're going to have to kind of figure out which one is yours. So then we're going to go in there, and then from here, these are all the games you have installed. There might be more folders, there might be less folders, depending on how many games on Steam you have installed. We're going to go down to this one right here, 291860. So that's the ID for Pit People. So we're going to go in there, and then remote, and then save. So here is all the information that you have saved. You can see like your preferences, and then here's all the data for your users. So you can see there's that slot 1, there's that slot 2, and then that's that slot 6 that we just started. I just created that like at the beginning of the video. So what we're going to do here is what we want to do is we want to copy this one. We want to copy user 2. So what I'm going to do is delete number 6, and then I'm going to copy, just by holding control, I'm going to copy number 2, and then I'm going to replace that 2 with a 6. So now this user is the same as this one. You can always tell by the how much space is taken up. So user 2 has been copied twice, but now this one is number 6. So now we can just launch Pit People again, and once we're in game we can begin, and there we go. So even though there's nothing here, this was a new game that we just started a few minutes ago, you can see it's an exact copy now. 11:12 and 11:12 minutes played, or hours played, and 13%. So just to make sure, like just to show that all of this worked correctly, I'll just load both accounts at once. So you can see here, this is the original account. I'm going to hit F2 to create another player, and I can load. So you can see that's first player is loaded that one, and second player will load this one, and you can see everything's exactly the same. And down here everything's exactly the same, and you can trade all these items. I can give from this player back to this player, and I can give from this player back to this player. So everything's exactly the same, and you can duplicate it as many times as you want. So thanks for watching, and hopefully this helped.